Welcome back to No Buzzwords, Kitsap County's premier podcast for awesome stuff. You should be subscribed, and if you're not, shame on you. Today we have Cam and Hannah from the Pacific Northwest Wrap Company in Bremerton, Washington. Not the kind of wrap that you're all thinking. We're talking WRAP wrap. Unless you guys, of course, can you RAP wrap?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll demo
Not
that
today.
later.
Yeah. Only in private. But
So we were talking just a second ago about using AI, and if you guys tuned into the last episode, Jake Yates and Michael Love were talking about AI a lot. But so you just started using it for what you guys do, huh?
yeah, so in the last couple months, like Shutterstock image generation, basically I can type my prompt. I mean, we know how it works, right? You type the prompt and you get really specific detailed, and then it'll come up with some ideas, and I'm like, wow, that is the picture that I need. And it was exactly all the things I described. And then I go into, they want to change the color of this and that and this and that, whatever, and I make those prompts, boom, change it, and it's like, it would have taken me days to do that before, and it really took me a matter of minutes. So
For designing.
designing, right? Yeah. So for like this special, they wanted Kermit and Mrs. Piggy to represent them on their trailer, and so I drew me a really cool picture of them in the park, and then I changed the color of her hair to match the lady, and it's cool. So
And you put that on a trailer?
It will be, yeah. It's an upcoming project.
Dude, I'll be looking out for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be really
cute.
cool. It's gonna be really
cute.
cool.
They're on a tandem bike, which they
they're
do
right.
in real life.
Because it's their bike trailer behind their RV, so it's their big, project.
Yeah.
But yeah, just getting to be creative, and then like I said, using AI to create decals and simple files, specific.
It helps with the timing because doing it manually, having you do the design work can take several hours on something that seems very small, but
Well, and then I took a picture of this guy's cabinets and a picture of a color, and I asked ChatGPT to put the color on the cabinets to see what it would look like wrapped, and it did, and it was incredible, and it was like a perfect rendition.
Wow.
And is this the you've paid for like the ChatGPT subscription or whatever?
I haven't done the subscription yet. I want to, but I'm waiting until I have like daily uses for it. Like, I mean, it solved a few problems for me. I took a picture of a sign and I said, what do I need to do, with this? And it's like, well, here's where you start, and it worked. So
Yeah.
we'll see how I can use it, like, daily.
Yeah. I was thinking about this the other day, how, with our smartphones, it was like it's kind of gradually come to the point where we have these devices in our hands that are more than just a phone. And it kind of, we got to this point over time. But for ChatGPT, it's like I used Google for everything. And then one day I just didn't. It was just like, now my search engine is ChatGPT. It's so much more helpful to me when I'm looking for stuff. And it just happened overnight. And I think it's just gonna keep doing that, and these leaps and bounds as our usage goes up with it.
Yeah.
So,
But Hannah,
Exactly.
you're on the fence.
I'm old school.
Yeah.
I'm just
Terminator.
I've seen all this. I've seen it all. I see where it's going, and I'm a hippie at heart. So
Where's it going?
Skynet, baby.
Yeah. Well, we don't have control over it. So
Yeah,
it's kinda
how
like
do you
we're just
control
riding
it?
This. I look at
It's
it
like
as
a bomb about to go off, I feel like.
But I think of it as
I
the
don't
first
know.
5 years of cell phones, they were like bricks, old, just a little screen. And one of the first 5 years of AI, you know what I mean? So think about 20 years from now, where we are with cell phones now. Or 25 years, I mean, what we can do with a cell phone, we could launch a rocket into space and have it land in our backyard, with our phone, essentially. So AI in 20 years would be, like she said, it's going to be helpful, but it's also going to be very...
They can also land your cat food in the backyard.
Yes,
which is
yes,
cool.
So
exactly.
crazy. Yeah, the drones. Yeah.
Get anything you need in 6 minutes,
Yeah. Pretty much. So I found out about you guys from a mutual friend, Kelly Rogers,
Love
who's
her.
been on this podcast. She's still, my daughter is, how far away are we? 6-7 months from black belt. So
Fantastic.
Wow.
we've been with the studio for quite a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kelly's amazing. So tell me that story. You did you guys get into this because of Kelly, or like
Kind of.
how did you guys start doing what you're doing? Because this is kind of a, we've talked to a lot of business owners and how they get to where they are, and it just seems like, how did you decide you wanted to do wraps on vehicles?
Random, super random. Because I was a bartender waitress for a long time, and then COVID hit. All the bars shut down. I was out of work. I was at home with my kids, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna wrap my car. I had a Volkswagen Passat, and I bought some vinyl. I did some research. Needed a blade and a heat gun and a squeegee. I'm like, cool. This is a fun project for COVID. And it actually turned out really nice. And I was like, oh, okay. I did it in my dad's driveway. And then it kind of snowballed into something more. My friend was like, oh, I like that. Can you wrap my car? And then it was like my mom's car and another friend. So it just snowballed into, well, I think I really like doing this. And it's really fun. Like, I get to play with stickers. I always loved stickers as a kid. So, and then I met Kelly right around COVID, and she had her little studio on Bay Street. It was tiny. So she was kind of building up her business, and she was like, you should go for it. And she was a real motivator for me to just full send. So I stopped bartending, rented out a little shop in Tacoma, and then my kids were going to Taekwondo at the same time. So I would she was kind of a mentor to me. I just love her so much. She's just such a cool lady.
Very cool, yeah.
Just a mentor for a lot of people, and like, look what she's grown now. It's kind of amazing. So my kids were doing Taekwondo when they were like 2 and 3, and then we took a break. Started building up the business. My business was PNW Auto Styling. So I got the LLC, rented out a little tiny shop in Tacoma, and I was doing it by myself for like 2 years, wrapping by myself. It's hard.
Living in Bremerton and going to Tacoma?
Living in Bremerton, driving to Tacoma, university place, and...
this is during the lockdowns.
Kind of, yeah.
Coming out of them.
2020, 21, 22.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of slowly building up my brand and the business, and social media helped a lot. And then this guy decided to also come in on my territory, and I had my car wrapped. It was like hot pink rainbow business animal. It was really cool. And then I see this truck that's wrapped parked next to mine in Tacoma near my shop, and I'm like, who is this guy coming in on my spot? And then I saw him walk by, and I was like, oh, he's cute. Oh, he wraps cars too. This is crazy.
Really?
Yeah. And so he also had rented out a little spot. It's like a workspace, these units you can rent out. So him and his friend were there doing their thing, and then I was doing my thing, and I'd see him walk by, like, he's really cute. Okay, I gotta talk to him. And then one day I had this big lifted truck that I needed help with, and I'm like, hey, I need your help. And it was just kind of fell in love after that.
Oh, that's sweet.
3 months later, we decided to move to Bremerton together.
Yeah.
He moved from Kent to Bremerton.
Got all wrapped up.
It was like, when you know, it was like, I love at first sight, really.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. And I'm like, dude, we're soulmates. Like, we both wrap cars. We have our own wrap business. It was just great. So, but you've been doing it for a lot longer than I have. So I've only been doing it since 2020.
Yeah, so you said it was random for you. It wasn't so random for me. I went to the Art Institute of Seattle for graphic design, and at the same time I started working in a sign shop, like as an entry-level position.
When was this?
This was when I was 25, 12 years ago, so whatever year that was, 2013. And so I was working at the sign shop, learning graphic design, learning production, and just all the things in the industry. It wraps kind of goes with that. And I started managing that shop. I went on to get certified by 3M for wrapping, and then I had my own business. It was going really, really well. Everything was good.
Certified by 3M.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's they just charge you a lot of money for you to go in and show them that you can do it, and then they say, yeah, we'll stamp you that we we certify you as a 3M thing.
Well,
but
you take a test.
you take a test. Yeah, you have to
it's a
pass
hard
test,
test.
you know. But like I said, it's an expensive test, you know. So, and not everybody passes. But yeah, it was a really, really beneficial move for me. I didn't necessarily mean it to be strategic, but it has gotten us so much business.
Yeah.
Just we're on
That certification. from
Yeah,
3M.
that certification. Just because we're on a national website that says that we are 3M certified installers in this area, which is a secluded area in terms of, you know, installers like us. So we get kind of a wide range, even out to Seattle and Tacoma and stuff. Plus, I've been in this for quite a few years. I have a lot of you know, customers that we've worked with over time, businesses, and so yeah. So then we were wrapping cars together, but it was really complicated because I was taking business in as my business. She was taking business
your
in as her
business.
business. And we were kind of like, we got to find a solution. So little more than 2 years ago, we're like, okay, we're going to merge, we're going to rebrand, we're going to restructure. And we did. And as anybody knows, coming up with a name is difficult, but we thought about it. We liked PNW Wrap Co. It's
Simple.
Yeah,
and clear. And so, yeah, that's how we decided on that. And it's been great for the last few years. So.
Yeah. But it's like almost like starting over again. You know, you change the name, change your logo, change your location. It's starting from, you know, but the 3M has helped a lot.
And we also kept a bunch of customers.
We do. We have a lot of cool, like the car clubs, you know,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
it's fun. We have such a mix of the types of vehicles that we work on. You know, we'll go from we did a
32 Ford Coupe.
32, thank you. Ford Coupe, hot rod, and then a Stingray was in there at the same time. And then we'll do, you know, brand new Mercedes. We've wrapped McLarens, Huracans, the exotic cars.
Have you done the Cybertruck yet?
I fixed one for someone else.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was the easiest wrap that I've ever done. It's so simple. I mean, you can wrap them in about 4 hours.
Okay.
If you're good. So you know, normally it's a 40-hour job to wrap a car.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. So it's, you know, 4 or 5 days. It's,
wow.
And that's why it's comes with a price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full disassembly. Usually, I mean, door handles and mirrors
Wow.
and trunk lids sometimes, or, you know, bumpers even. Front bumper, rear bumper.
Yeah.
They have to
Yeah.
come off, take them apart so you can really wrap inside everything. So
Wow.
it's
Yeah.
tedious, but I love
super.
it. But
So
That
what's
was-
the advantage wrapping as opposed to just getting a new paint job?
Price. Price difference.
and options.
Yeah.
I think what we can do with vinyl can be achieved with paint, but like she said, at that price, it's like $20,000 to get this color shifting metallic kind of films that we have just for standard films, you know.
Right.
And they have thousands of options. So just even in the great brands that we like to use, there's many options of colors, finishes, you know, and then there's other brands that we don't like to work with that are on the lower end, and they're made differently and have different properties and stuff, but they come in cool finishes and stuff too. So lots of options on that. So price for one, options is another one. Plus you don't have to, it's semi-permanent. You don't have to change like the title on your car essentially. If you were to repaint your car, you have to kind of get your registration changed and now your car's a different color, you know.
Right,
so
right.
not just those little things,
And you don't
know.
have to do that with wraps.
Right,
Right.
because it can come off, and usually the inside is still the same.
Right.
Yeah.
Does it hold up to our weather here in the PNW pretty well?
Yeah, it does. It's the sun really is the worst thing for it. So down in Southern California, they don't last very long. They'll start to dry out, crack. Arizona, you know, that's
We just saw one.
yeah.
It's so bad.
This lady had a really nice BMW that was wrapped satin black, and she came in to fix something on it, and I said, your roof is totally cracked. You got to remove that. It's going to be really hard to remove if you leave it on there any longer. It came out of Southern California, so she's now thinking about just rewrapping it. But
I
that's,
don't want to remove it,
that's the
though.
thing is I know it's going to be a nightmare.
Oh, wow.
It's removable, you know. It's kind of a pain in the butt to remove it, but you could, you know, switch it out every few years. But it does hold up really well up here. The rain, no problem.
Yeah.
It's really the sun is the worst for it. So, yeah.
So you guys said, you when you initially built your initial brand, social media was a big part of that.
Yes.
So when you guys decided to rebrand, leveraging social media, I'm assuming, was probably very important in that process. Did you have, I know you said you had some customers that followed you over, but like, how was that process? Has your customer base grown with the use of social media, and like what platforms do you guys use like the most?
Yeah, so I do a lot of the social media stuff because he's usually designing and doing office work. So social media has been the best thing for us because for one, it's free. I have put some ads out there, boosted certain posts and done that, but I don't know where we would be without it. Instagram, the best. Facebook, not as much. But Instagram, people reach out for quotes quite often. And it wasn't, the transition wasn't hard. Because I had my PNW auto styling one that I had built up, and I just changed the name on it, PNW Wrap Co. So it wasn't that too far off. And that's kind of why we chose that name, I think.
I just liked it.
Yeah. We're PNW fans. We love the Northwest, so we love living here. So we're like, okay, let's represent that. But yeah, the transition was pretty smooth. I made a big announcement post on there. Hey, changing our name, changing our location.
Building our Google page.
Google.
Building reviews. That was a big one because you need a history, and when there's no history. So building up Google reviews, big thing organically,
Yeah,
so.
It's all organic. I haven't paid for any of that.
Yeah.
The fake bots or whatever. So
Yeah.
But it's going great.
I just recently heard, go back to the AI thing, that the Google reviews thing, it's going to be like kind of a stepping stone into our, like, what's coming next. And that's, you have to, ChatGPT or whatever AI is prominent at the time, it has to be able to know what you do and know what you don't do, because as people use it as a search engine, it's going to have conversations about you. And so a lot of times people are going to have those questions because they're going to use it as somebody who knows you intricately. And so they're going to be like, what are the pros and cons of using this business? And so it's going to be looking for not only, the services that you do provide, but also what you don't. So it can tell them, don't go to these people for this. This is more what they do. So it can really narrow down the search results for those people. I was just hearing about that recently and making me think about our own marketing for the podcast.
Yeah. It's going to get tricky. I would like to hire someone to do the marketing eventually, but some of these companies are spendy.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it all myself.
Yeah. So we essentially used AI to build a basic website, and then we implemented our pictures and stuff. But
the website was built with AI.
Yeah, but I'd like to have somebody who really, now, that was, 2 years ago. So now, we could probably take another run at it, and it might give us something even more, especially if you describe what you want, I had just considered that. So maybe we'll figure that one out today. But, yeah, so.
Well, and usually if AI gets it most of the way, you're just like, I like all of this except for these things, change just these things, and then it just refines really easily.
Yeah.
Did it actually make the website for you, or did it just pump out code?
No, it did.
It
fully
made the website.
built it. Yeah.
Holy cow.
I said colors, and I had a few pictures, and essentially I think it started with a general template, but like it filled in all the. So we call ourselves the PNW's premier wrap shop. That's what we like to say, and so we kind of put that in there and stuff like that, and it would implemented these. Next time you need your just really catchy sales stuff that sounds like was written.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this is pretty appropriate, so let's
What
run with this.
What it produced, we didn't even have to change very much. It was kind of like, wow. That's almost perfect.
Yeah. Other than the details of
little tiny things, some pricing, but yeah, it was almost ready to go.
Yeah. So what's you guys' growth curve looked like since you've merged? You've started here in Bremerton. Is there a big demand for wrap right now?
This last winter was pretty slow for wraps. I think the economy and the elections, people were hesitant, but we We do a lot of business wraps too. So we do commercial work, we do personal cars, we do signs. So we have a good diverse portfolio. So those kind of jobs kind of keep us afloat, the commercial jobs, which is nice. But yeah, rebuilding the brand is interesting. It's a good growth curve. We're seeing a lot more. We're almost overwhelmed right now. We need to hire someone. So
well, one of the we got in with some few just companies, like I said, that have multiple vehicles, or like I like to bring up Race Exotics, because we do a lot of stuff with Race Exotics with their really cool cars and being in their car clubs, and so like Hannah said earlier, meeting with the car clubs. There's a big car show on Sunday that we'll have a booth at, and
cool.
over 500 cars and lots of people, and looking forward to that. But so yeah, that's we continue to kind of like go meet people and network and put ourselves out there so people know that we're here, what we do, what we're capable of, because sometimes people are like, I didn't know that you could wrap this or intricate, I didn't know you had a carbon fiber film, or things like this. So we like to sell those and show people, and Hannah's car's wrapped and her bike is wrapped, and just we're gonna have cars there that we've wrapped and say, look what we can do. So anyway, that's how I like to kind of grow, is by just
getting out there and meeting people, and we have a big storefront now on Kitsap Way, so big sign, it looks nice outside.
Oh, sweet.
Big shop, so that helps a lot.
How many employees do you guys have?
Just us right now. We had one wrapper helper last summer, and it was great. He went off to do his own thing, which is fine. He was always telling us, hey, I want to have my own wrap shop. So eventually we parted ways, and then, which was nice, because right around wintertime it slowed down, and he had left, so it was like our overhead was low, which was nice. But now we're back in busy season.
Didn't slow down because he took all your customers?
No. I mean, maybe like
maybe some
he burnt a little bit of a bridge with us, so but that's but he was really good at what he did, and I trained him. I didn't teach him everything that I know, but he's a good wrapper. So so now we're needing help again, but we're gonna try something different. We're gonna have, because Cam's a really great rapper too, but he's kind of stuck behind the computer and designing and getting back to 1,000 emails. So we need a little office person in there to
outsource. One of the two.
Time to grow.
We're gonna try it a little different. So
we've talked to a lot of business owners, and just know a lot of people personally, both of us, that that you get to that point where you have to start working on the business, not in the business. And you're at that point in your growth, it sounds like, where it's like you gotta get some people hired in, trained up.
I saw someone say the other day, if that's the case, you don't own a business, you own a job. And I was like, damn.
Interesting.
Like, I love having a business, but I feel like I have a job every day.
Oh, it's a lot of work.
And I do love the work. That's the thing, is I really enjoy creating signs and wraps, and and
being creative.
Cool cars, being creative. But man, sometimes it's some work, But that's everything,
So what's your background? So before you went to college for what was it?
Graphic design.
So you're a bit of an artist.
Yeah. So basically that all came about because when I was in high school, I took a class called drafting, and it was essentially just, drawing buildings and shapes and stuff like that. But we were starting to learn CAD on the computer and stuff. Well, my teacher had a plotter, a sticker machine essentially, and it's just a knife blade that kind of runs around and cuts these stickers out, and he allowed us to cut stickers for fun, and sometimes we could cut them and sell them, and I took that class 14 times in high school because I had between my freshman year and my senior year, because it was the only elective. It was the elective that I liked the most, and I had finished all my other classes, so I just continued to taking it, and I just was essentially in that class for free time for 2 or 3 periods a day because there was no curriculum for what. Anyway, so I was creating a lot of stickers. Let's put it that way, and I was designing a lot of cool stuff and making stickers for people's cars.
Good way to make friends.
It was, I was the sticker guy, and so after high school, moved on. Kind kind of, and then as I was 25, came about an opportunity to work at a sign shop, and I was like, well, that sounds cool. Let's go make some more stickers. And going through school, learning like a lot about graphic design, typography, and about colors, and like some really memorable classes. And then I get to be creative, and I'm kind of a go do it yourselfer, and I started being like, well, I can meet people and tell them that I can make these things. And I went to a lot of trade shows. I followed the big league guys around. I would go to like Las Vegas or Florida where they'd be at, and I'd bump into them, introduce myself over and over again. We've done that several times when we go to the big SEMA shows and stuff. So you just try to make your presence known, and I've just always been a creative kind of artist guy, and I can't draw very well. In fact, I can't draw at all. But you give me a computer where I can like undo, like copy and paste, and I can work with that. So, on the computer I like it. But yeah.
Is there like a Gordon Ramsay of the
Oh yeah,
the rap world.
Oh yeah, his name is Justin
Pate.
Pate. Yeah, we call him the Godfather.
He's so cool. I got to meet him at SEMA.
Yeah.
Which is a big car show in Las Vegas every year. I mean, thousands of cars at the whole convention center. But I met him, and I was just like starstruck. He's just
fangirl.
I was fangirling so hard, meeting all the big rappers that have huge YouTube channels. But Justin Pate started this thing called the Rap Institute, and it's a school, and he's just the coolest, nicest guy.
Justin Pate.
I look up to him a lot. He taught me a lot just watching his videos,
and he knows us too.
Yeah, now he knows us.
I know he knows me because I've met him like 6 times.
Yeah.
Just I went to his classes and all these things, and he even helped me wrap my car. I was like, I'll bring my car in and we can test this out. And he's like, okay, all right, we'll wrap your bumper.
Oh, sweet.
So I was like, yes, I had a really difficult bumper, so it was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I've taken his class in Boise, Idaho, Avery Dennison class, which is the other big brand besides 3M. It's Avery Dennison, and he works for them basically. Yeah. He pushes that brand, but there's some other big wigs too that we like to meet with and stuff. Just recently, this was kind of a cool accomplishment. There's my favorite rap brand, Paint is Dead. They
Paint is Dead.
Paint is Dead.
Nice.
They
Great
make
name.
Gloves and tools and all kinds of. They're like the Nike of the rap world. They make the really cool stuff.
Very cool.
The owner, the founder, has commented several times on my business post, my personal posts about the business, about our logo. He said, this is so cool,
Nice.
He shared our thing on his Pro Series page, which has been a goal of mine for years to get on that page, just a feature. And it was her and doing a really cool rap.
Rapping a Stingray Corvette.
So,
oh, wow.
Those were some big accomplishments, just being recognized by the people I look up to or we look up to. I thought that was super cool that he shared that for us. So just try to meet the big people with that one.
Yeah. What's the most intricate thing you guys have wrapped? Is it?
You said you wrapped your bike. When you say bike, you mean motorcycle?
And bicycles.
How
that
and
sounds
helmets.
tough.
Helmets, yeah.
Anything round, like a helmet is really hard. It seems simple, but vinyl does not want to go in a round, flat all day.
Right.
But you have to finesse it to do certain things, and without overstretching it, then you get failure. But I would say, the most intricate.
There's some bumpers. I would say we did a G80 BMW bumper that was really intense, and that's like the
BMW
big fat
bumpers
grill. So that was one. Also, when we work on like Ferraris or Lamborghinis or whatever, it's all pretty intricate.
The grill.
What's that?
The grill?
Oh, yeah, chrome deletes. So that's a big thing we do is basically, your car has all this chrome on it. People don't like that. They want it black.
Huh.
And it can get so intricate, and I'm cutting like a surgeon,
She's good.
I can't cut on the car or else I fail immediately. So it's just this light pressure, and then if a chrome sliver is showing, then you redo the piece. So around the window. So those are just, I hate them, but.
So you cut it before you put it on the car?
No. So you lay it on the car
Okay.
with a little extra on each side, and then you go and trim it. And
in the gaps, like, so if you imagine if there's like a door like this, you trim right in between the gap, so your blade's kind of floating. You're not really touching the paint or anything.
And there's enough to wrap around the edges.
And then you seal both edges and stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
word.
if you just imagine trying to take saran wrap and get it nice and smooth around something with no wrinkles, it is kind of just like trying to get it wrapping smooth and nicely. Yeah.
When did chrome become not the
I know,
standard? Dude,
right?
I remember growing up watching American Chopper, and it's like, dude,
That's
everything's got to be chrome.
Yeah, that's so funny. I
It's,
know.
I mean, the
It's
Cybertruck, it's chrome.
yeah.
Yeah,
cool,
I think
too.
there's the sporty, the all black, the no chrome, and then there's the, the beefy, the big cars, big chrome, big whatever, So I think there's different styles for different people, but a lot of people, they'll buy a car off the lot and they make all the cars the same. I mean, every car looks exactly the same. So what can I do as a small thing to make this look different? Well, make it all black so it looks a little different than the other Explorer or something.
But some cool, like you were asking about what's the most intricate thing you wrapped, or I like the special ones. Like we did this guy, his dad passed away and he sticker bombed his dad's hood of his Subaru. He had all these thousands of stickers he had put on. It looked really cool. It was like bands and skateboards and stuff, and he wanted us to seal it and protect it, so we did a clear vinyl over it, and it was so sentimental to me. I just love doing those kind of special jobs because it made him, he was crying and
crying.
The in memory of stickers, you'll see. So we do those. I don't charge for those. I just decided it's something easy we can do for someone, but it's really special to them. So I like doing those I'm a sap. So if I can help you with grieving or, an intricate one we did, this old guy, I don't know his name, the chair guy.
Larry.
His wife passed away, and he had these chairs that she liked, and he wanted little tiny gold accents on the back, and then he was going to seal it with stain. And so we did that for him. We didn't charge him. It was just a special little. So I like being.
He sent us a note. He sent us a handwritten note
so
and pictures and everything. So it was really
special.
It was very special. Yeah, it was worth it in the end.
Yeah.
So
I like those kind of jobs.
Yeah. And see, I like the Ferraris.
Yeah,
I like
the exotic cars.
I'm an exotic guy. I hope to have one. We hang around with a lot of the people who have them, so I spend a lot of time hearing them, looking at them, and I get starstruck or carstruck, I guess. But some people are desensitized to it. Like some of my friends in the groups, they're like, "Oh, it's just the GT3 RS," I'm like, "That's a $300,000 Porsche." So, but wrapping them is a different story because then it becomes liability.
Are you sweating?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
oh yeah. I had to do stickers on a 2025 Ferrari SF90 a couple weeks ago, and it was just rally stickers. But every time I brought my blade near it, I was like the most careful I've ever been, because that damages on that could be.
Yeah.
But it's fun, and then you get to show it off at the end, and people are like, "Oh, Ferrari,"
Is there a lot of exotic cars in Kitsap?
I would say, more than you would think.
I don't see them
more than two.
They don't drive them.
More than two.
They don't
once
drive
a
them.
month, I might see something rolling down the highway.
Yeah.
But not a lot. Mostly Corvettes. I see a lot of
those. A lot of those.
So we have a friend, Scott. He owns Bayview Roofing in Port Orchard, and he also does race exotics as a YouTube channel. And he's been building his YouTube channel for the last few years, and it's just starting to explode now. Now we're doing rallies. He's at LeMay's Car Museum with 30 supercars.
It was like 50.
50 this time. So each time he does these rally, they go on these and they film it all. They've got helicopters, and it's really fun because we get to do, the window banners on all the cars. Or we've got a rally coming up that's a James Bond themed rally.
Oh, sweet. You got Aston Martins and stuff on there?
Well,
Yep.
it's MI6 versus Spectre. So they're going to get into two teams, and they're going to go on this rally, and they have to pick up clues along the way, and it's like the spy movie.
Oh my goodness.
we get to do all the stickers for them. And
That's cool.
It's like such a dream. So we've been watching James Bond the last few nights. Just
Well, not only that, we get
inspired.
to we get to come up with a lot of the graphics and a lot of the designs and stuff for it. And then since we are kind of involved, we don't have an exotic car yet, but we do have friends that have some nice cars. So I'm thinking their rally is going to end up at the Snoqualmie Casino for like James Bond. Everybody, they're going to have a big party with everybody. So we might get to go to that, and get to celebrate, even though we don't have our own supercar. But
You're part of it.
We're part of it, and it's just really exciting because I just love being. They're happy to have us. They're excited that I'm there to do stickers, and I'm just like I get to hang out with you guys, and I don't have a car, but So yeah, that's I really enjoy that part of it. That gets me excited, and So.
Do you have a favorite Bond movie?
Yeah, in fact, I could tell you in order.
This guy is the biggest movie nerd.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay, so I will tell you of the 5 Daniel Craig movies, I like Casino Royale, Skyfall, Spectre, then No Time to Die, but I do not like Quantum of Solace.
Dude,
So,
I'm the inverse of that.
you like Quantum of Solace?
I love it.
Oh my god, that's the worst one. I just but anyway, yeah. Casino Royale and
Casino
Spectre,
Royale's
and
the best, dude.
And Skyfall I thought was great because Javier Bardem.
He's great.
He's just one of my favorites, and he's such a good bad guy. So,
which movie did Jack White and Alicia Keys do? The
Quantum of Solace.
That was Quantum of Solace.
Ooh.
Dude, that song. I listened to that
beginning
song.
Might have something to do with the reason it's my
you
favorite.
think so?
I love
Yeah,
Jack White.
yeah, yeah.
I love
okay,
Jack White,
so I didn't
too.
follow that song
Such
as
a
much.
big fan.
I did like Adele's Skyfall though, and then Chris
Billie-
Cornell's.
Billie Eilish did a pretty
Yeah,
good
Billie
job.
Eilish did No Time to Die. Yeah, but.
You
Chris
nerds.
Cornell's was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that Chris Cornell one was just, I can hear it in my head right now. So like I said, mixing my love of movies and, with art and cars, and I'm just living the dream,
That's
so
awesome.
it's really cool.
Are you guys both from Kitsap? Or from...
No, I'm from Tacoma. I went to
Okay.
Stadium High School. I kind of grew up in like Federal Tacoma area. I have an older son. He's almost 14. He lives here in Bremerton, and my life has worked out in a spectacular way that when I met her, and she was like, "Oh, I live in Bremerton," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, my son lives in Bremerton." So at the time, I was ready to move, and it became a really easy option to come to Bremerton. So for the last 3 years, I've been 5 minutes from my son. Just I get to see him every day, and
That's
it's
awesome.
been great. And I work so now Bremerton's my home. I love it here,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
still have family in Federal Way and Tacoma. But
It's coming back. Bremerton, there was a bit of a slump for just a little bit because we both grew up in Paulsbo, and Bremerton was kind of the place where it's like, I don't want to go to
What was
Bremerton.
before the slump?
A boom? I don't know.
Yeah,
The Industrial Revolution?
I don't know. Before that slump, it was another slump.
It was
I
another
think.
slump. Bremerton's cool. Is what
I
I'm
do
getting at.
like Bremerton. I grew up in Bremerton. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, or Bremerton adjacent.
yeah,
Brownsville. Really
we have
close.
MXPX. What else? A couple. We got the Navy shipyard. So
Yeah.
We have MXPX.
yeah.
We did that.
Yeah.
They're still popular in Japan.
Yeah, well, yeah. They just
Super
did their
popular in
30th some show, whatever. But anyway,
We're trying to get the drummer on.
We have a friend of a friend
cool.
who
That'd be
knows
cool.
who knows Yuri.
yeah,
Yeah.
Fun.
that sounds great. Yeah,
So we're also trying to get Ben Shepherd on. I've been trying. Ben, if you're watching, you're probably not.
shout out. That's awesome.
But yeah, Kitsap's a little bit of a cult following. I feel like a lot of people are moving this direction.
Yeah,
As Seattle is getting more and more compact, we're getting a lot of folks from Tacoma, and everybody's moving up in this
Out to
direction.
the peninsula, off the side of the water.
So
It's more affordable here.
what
Although
did you say? What high school did you go to?
I went to Tahoma High School in Maple Valley.
Oh, okay.
So
Right.
I grew up in the woods, on the other side of the water, and loved it.
Yeah,
Super peaceful. And then my
Maple-
dad lives out here.
Maple
So
Valley is like super bougie now.
oh, it's so weird. It was like rednecks, but like, upper class rednecks.
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain it. It was, it's just really nice there. It was a great childhood. But and then Bremerton is Bremerton. I'm like, ooh, not my first choice, but
Bremerton has a charm. It has a
does.
special charm.
I found it. That's what I found. She was already living here,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Well, I'll move to Bremerton." She was like, "Oh, well, I was like trying to move out of Bremerton, you know."
Uh-huh.
But it ended up obviously we stayed. So and I saw the charm, and I like it because we have our little neighborhood, and you know, we'll be moving soon, but we'll have a new neighborhood, and
I think out of all the cities in Kitsap, Bremerton probably has the most tangible culture, the most tangible vibe.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Everybody else is getting kind of inundated because, like, we both grew up in Paulsbo, and Paulsbo I think used to be cool, but now it seems like it's just everybody from California. Bainbridge Island is just seeping into Paulsbo, and it just kind of feels like everything's like that now. Everything's becoming touristy, and but Bremerton hasn't really picked up that touristy thing yet. It's still a lot of artists, a lot of musicians, people live here.
Ratty.
Yeah, it's still
ratty.
affordable. So.
Yeah. And like I said, the car community around here, I really enjoy. It's a big, small town. Is how I kind of think of it. You know, it's like it's not Tacoma or anything. It's much, much smaller, but it's still a big enough town that we have a lot of diverse, you know, different kinds of cars. Like I said, the exotics. And we're doing the cruise car show on Sunday, so it's gonna be so many cool cars. And yeah,
Cruise car show in Bremerton.
it's in
Port Orchard.
Port Orchard. Actually,
It's the big waterfront. They shut down Bay Street.
Yeah.
There's probably
Wow.
500,
Over 500
cars. They've been doing it for 35
Dang, I can't even
years.
imagine 500 cars fitting.
It's a
It's
logistics
crazy.
nightmare.
It's the whole downtown Port Orchard, like the library parking lot, like the.
When is it?
It's on
Sunday.
tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is. It's gonna be great.
I was looking for something.
There's lots of
You should
vendors.
come check it out.
Yeah,
you guys will have a
food.
booth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got 4 kids. We'll come down and see.
fun.
Yeah,
Fun.
they would love it. It's right
Okay.
on the water. It's like blocks and blocks worth of cars.
Vendors.
People sitting outside giving out candy. It's like the
sounds
most fun. It's
Yeah.
the most fun day. So
Okay.
yeah,
It's
All right.
super
Might have to-
cool.
we'll make sure you know where it's at.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's right there.
And Kelly, this is going to be after. Never mind. Hi, Kelly. So you guys said before we started recording, we were talking a little bit about music. What do you guys listen to anybody locally? Is anybody like we talk about MXPX, but
Locally,
got any favorite musicians?
well, I tell you, my stereo in my truck has not worked recently, so I have not been able to really go through a bunch of my music and stuff lately. So it's been a little slow, but
I like Death Cab for Cutie.
Oh,
because,
dude,
I
yeah.
mean, local.
Who
if
doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not a Washingtonian if you don't listen to them.
yeah.
So we rock them a lot.
Yeah, I did get to wrap a door handle on Eddie Vedder's Tesla at his house.
Whoa,
What?
Yeah,
dude, that's another one I've
this was
I've
years ago.
messaged.
Yeah. Oh, you messaged him.
I'm like, you want to come on the show?
Yeah.
Never heard anything. That's
Oh,
okay.
man. It was a cool experience. I got to drive it from outside the carport to inside the carport, and that was about it. And then wrap the outside of a door handle. And I tell my son this when he's on the radio. I'm like, hey, I wrapped that guy's car. I didn't really. I just put vinyl on the handle, but
Yeah.
it was a really cool opportunity.
Do
So,
you play?
What kind of a Tesla?
it was like 5 years ago, so one of the early ones.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
a Model 3 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Do you guys play any instruments?
Well,
He plays drums.
Nice.
And I own drums and I own a guitar. Now they're both wrapped and they look really cool.
Oh, sweet.
But I don't play them very much, and I think that's a lot of time because I get hyper focused on work and I just don't put time into practicing and stuff. But I want to practice more, so I have a drum set. That's been my thing since I was like 13.
So you can wrap instruments?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can wrap.
I actually
fridges.
have a venue that my band used to play a lot at.
Yeah.
Closed, and I have a little sticker on the back of my guitar from the venue.
Yeah.
And I know I'm just going to wear it off.
Rest in peace, Slippery Pig.
if I don't. I actually had this thought. I was like, how am I going to keep that sticker from wearing off of my guitar?
put something over
I
it.
might have to stop by.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just put a piece of clear over it, and it'll just
Yeah.
seal it so it won't rub down. I mean,
Okay,
there's
sweet.
options. Yeah. So like I have a Fender acoustic electric, and it's black and white. So I put black brushed metal or brushed black metal for the body, and then white pearl for the inlays and stuff, and then it says white pearl or Fender and white pearl. So. Again, another opportunity
you
to
wrap your guitar.
wrap my with art and music, and then my drum set is neon orange right now.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna go with something, something different. But,
Very cool.
yeah.
Have you guys ever wrapped any guns?
Yeah.
Yep.
My Glock.
Whoa.
I've wrapped several guns.
Dude.
Extensions.
Camo.
Extensions.
I'm freaking gonna
Yeah.
call you guys.
Oh, I love
dude.
wrapping guns.
I want my gold 50 cal pistoleras.
Oh, cool.
We can do that.
Cool.
I mean,
Dude.
there's limits, obviously, but we can definitely,
Wow.
customize them. So
Yeah, and it protects them. When you put a layer of film over anything, you're gonna get some protection on
More
it, which is
life.
super cool.
I put textured carbon fiber on the slides of certain things, even on the extensions of like a rifle barrel or whatever, the carbon fiber on the sides is so cool, know. And then we have films that like carbon fiber, brushed metal, leather, like all types of things.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Huh. And so the heat that's generated on a barrel isn't an issue for the adhesive?
No.
It is over time.
Unless
Well-
you're just putting a ton of lead down.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But
The
vinyl
moving
holds up
parts.
well to heat. Like some people wrap the inside of their engine area.
Like
And
calipers.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
wow.
it's actually really durable stuff. So, yeah,
What's the smallest thing that you can wrap? The smallest item, like
like
pair
a
of
penny.
glasses?
Yeah, you could do like a coin or something. I don't know.
I saw a video of somebody putting PPF, which is paint protection film, on a Rolex watch band.
Whoa.
And so they had pre-cut pieces, and they're like, less than an eighth of an inch or something, and they're using tweezers, and they're setting them down there. Now,
On
the
the
thing is,
on the
you don't
square.
just set it there and it sticks. You have to squeegee the water out of it from
Oh
underneath
my
it. So, like, there's this little video of someone doing this. It's really the type of job you would not know. This is not a real thing. Somebody's doing this for, like, views, which it got views.
Yeah.
But that was pretty intricate and meticulous, putting little small protection on a watch. So,
Yeah.
mhm.
Well, we're coming up on time. Can you give us a plug here for the camera? Where can people find you?
yeah.
Website, Instagram?
We are the PNW Wrap Co. We're at 6710 Kitsap Way, right by the Garage Bar and Grill.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you can get a drink while we wrap your
My
hood.
guitar.
Dude, the Bloody Marys are.
So good.
those,
Shit,
yeah,
dude.
they're
Who doesn't want a burger on their Bloody
my
Mary?
Yeah.
Instagram, PNW Wrap Co. We're on Facebook. You can check out some really cool videos of me rapping. I like to take videos of myself rapping.
We do a lot of cool
They're
art
fun to
cars.
watch.
Yeah, a lot of cool artistic cars and
Yeah.
cool, satisfying ASMR videos and
Oh, nice.
So I mean, yeah, just her watching her cut and it's interesting to watch when you've never seen it before. So
Come say hi.
yeah, come visit, come check out our cars.
We do all sorts of projects, so none too small for us.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys very
Thank
much.
you.
Everybody,
Thanks,
thank you
guys.
for
Thanks a lot.
listening. That's a wrap.
Woo.